What's up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel, you guys. It is Saturday. I know that I'm supposed to release the video on Friday, but I was super busy on Friday, and I'm getting it to y'all on Saturday. And this video is going to be today's shirt is really like promoting it today. Okay, it is Restore my shirt. This is my own personal shirt. If you guys want to buy one of these shirts, let me know. This is my own personal brand, but today I am promoting finances, and this will be a budget with me video, and this is Restore Black Finances. Yes, I need to restore my own finances, you guys. But nonetheless, welcome back, you guys. If you're new to this channel, my name is Danielle Bailey, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. And I decided to leave my job and go full-time entrepreneurship. I left my job in December the 31st, went full-time entrepreneurship in January the 4th, 2019. It has been over 8 months, really going into the 9th month, and I must say that this journey has been yes. So this channel was created to actually capture my whole journey for 1 year, and I cannot believe that the 1 year is like almost coming up. And I'm just like, I'm like, kind of on the fence of where I'm at right now. And so, but nonetheless, y'all know I'm documenting this journey. This week, I want to say that I feel better. I'm continuing to grow. Of course, y'all know I have been, if you've been watching these videos, you know that I have been in a funk for like a couple of weeks, and it's just like, wow. But I've been out of that funk for almost 2 weeks now, and I'm so grateful, so happy. So today I'm doing a budget with me video, and I am super duper excited about it. This journey has taught me a lot, and about myself. And this week, I really was, in the fact that I have on this shirt, like, honestly and truly, this week I really realized how much God revealed to me. He was just like, you have more faith in your job when you were working than you have in me, and I am the source. And so I watched God this week really just like, not just for me, like, me, of course I have a prayer partner, and so me and her, we pray and stuff like that. And so this week, it was my turn to pray, and it was something that she needed, and so we prayed about it, and y'all, God came through. And when I say that, when we prayed about what it was, like, it was something that was dire. Like, this was like, she needed it, like, and I'm over here like, oh my God. And like, I can honestly say that I've been there. And so I was just like, oh my God, okay, so we're praying. Like, I prayed Monday, like, I'm praying every day for God to come through, just as well as she is praying for God to come through on her behalf. And at the last minute, at the last hour, God comes through for her. And so she texted me on Thursday and was like, yo, it happened. And so God made me realize in that moment while I was, we were talking, I was just like, girl, you about to make me run around this office, like, just really shouting like God has come through. And so God told me then, he was like, when you were working, you had more faith in your job to pay you every 2 weeks, then you have faith in me to take care of you. And I am the source. I am the source. And God was like, so you put more faith in that job to give you a paycheck every 2 weeks than you would for me to your dad, for me to actually provide, for me to, like, I was just like, wow. And so the more that I think about it, the more it's like the revelation that I get, like, I put more faith in the job. And then God is the ultimate source. God is my father. Like, I can come to him and I can tell him the things that I need, that he already know what I need. And it's just like, the Bible speaks of, I shall supply all your needs. Like, so why am I worrying about this if I already know that this man will supply all of my needs? Like, why? So it just, like, it blew my mind with me and him having that whole conversation. And so and I started watching, who that is, Mike Todd. Y'all know I've been on Mike Todd lately. He is doing a whole series about crazy faith. And so this week he talked about maybe faith. And he talked about how, maybe, you'll believe that God will come through for you and all this other kind of stuff. And he talked about the Israelites in Exodus. I ended up having to go and look it up right before I came on here because I wanted to make sure I got the story right. So that's when Moses and Aaron had led the Israelites out from Egypt, right? And so this is where you get the whole scripture, God shall supply all our needs. But in that story, Mike Todd was talking about how God rained down bread and manna from heaven, and that was to feed the Israelites and stuff like that. And he did that every single day. But people were storing up food for the next day. However, God would make the food rot and have maggots in it because God is saying, I need you to trust me each day. Like, I will supply all your needs, And so he was like, day by day, day by day. And so when I heard that story, that just bing, bing, so many ways in my brain. And honestly, I was already getting there to that point because, like, early on, I started realizing, like, I cannot worry about finances. And so at one point, I was just like, shh, if I ain't got no bill due today, I'm good. Like, I'm not going to worry about it. Like, I was really trying to practice that, waking up each day. If no bill is due, good. If no bill is due, good. Like, I was really waking up like that at one point. And then I started letting anxiety get the best of me. And so, of course, like most people, I started worrying. But instead, like, when I heard Mike Todd and when me and God had that conversation this week, it was just like, you need to go back to that. So, ain't no bill due on no Saturday. So your girl is out here living free. Okay? Living free, ain't worrying. Just really trying to give it all over to God and just knowing. And so, like, now it's really finna become a test of faith because, like, my last real big insurance check, because, like, sometimes I get behind and, like, this is where it's really finna test my faith, you guys. In seeing that it's going to test my faith, and the fact is that, like, this is the last big insurance check that I'm going to get. And when I say big, it's just because I haven't filed since, when was the last time I filed with these people? It's with Blue Cross. And I want to say it's about like 2 months worth. Like, I'm getting good, okay? I am getting better with this whole billing because y'all know I was behind at one point. So now I'm just behind like 2 months, 2 months worth of billing, and it's still like, so it'll have enough money to pay me for 1 week. So, like, this is going to be the test of faith. Now it's just like, sis, that's what myself keep telling me. It's just like, this your last big check. So what are you going to do now? And it's just like, no, like, something to come through. Like, God will work it out. And so, and I'm just, now it's just like, it's not even I'm not even going to call it a test of my faith. It's just going to be, God gonna work that thing out. I don't know how, don't know when. And the crazy thing is about this, job offers are still calling. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, when I'm trying to make this thing work out here, like, nobody calls. But soon as I try to make my life work, this whole private practice, and people just been calling, lately calling. So I was just like, when a lady asked me if I wanted to come back, I was like, no, ma'am. I'm still out here thugging in these private practice streets. That's my whole thing. Like, I'm still out here thugging in these streets, just trying to make this dream work, and stuff like that. And I know it's going to work. And I realize something else. I probably won't. It'll probably be a part 2 to this video because I'm approaching 9 minutes already. And I really want to say this. And I'm not going to have enough time for the budget with me video. But I want to say this. I'm realizing, God told me this again this week too. He was just like, the seeds that you're planting right now probably won't reap a harvest until 2020. And I'm just like, wow, like I'm doing all this work, you know, and so you telling me the seeds that I'm planting right now won't reap a harvest until 2020? Like, I need to eat in 2019. And so he was just like, I'm gonna supply your needs. Don't worry about it. But some of these seeds that you're planting you won't reap a harvest until 2019 and beyond. Not just, I mean, not 2019, but 2020 and beyond. And so I was just like, wow. So is this how businesses run? Like, you don't necessarily reap a harvest from from something that you do immediately. And I was just like, okay, God, you know, here I'm back. Here I am again, just really totally like back. And he is again saying, I'm going to supply all your needs, sis. I'm going to supply your needs. You'll be okay. So, you know, so I just want to say that. So to some of y'all who are, you know, you're working, you're putting in the work, and you're just like, oh my God, you're just not reaping the benefits. Like, sometimes we don't get an immediate harvest. And think about it, when farmers plant, like, they don't get an immediate harvest. Like, they have to wait, they have to work, till the ground and all of this other kind of stuff. And after they reap a harvest, they got to burn the stuff and then prepare the ground again for the next harvest. Like, they're still working. And then in the winter, they don't produce nothing. A time of rest. Girl, like, whoa, that preached to me. That preached to me, y'all. But nonetheless, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video out right here. And there shall be a part 2 of this video, is where I actually just get on in there and jump on into that budget, y'all. And go from there. So nonetheless, you guys, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to these videos. If you feel like you have a make sure you comment below and subscribe to this channel. I think we have like 225. Go to 25. Go to 25. I think we have about 225 people right now. So yet again, I know that there may not be many for a lot of you guys, but for me, it is a lot. Oh no, y'all, I'm sorry. It's 223 subscribers. Okay. But nonetheless, I shall see y'all right next in the next video after this. Bye-bye.